From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tony Adams there on the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now Brown. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
Brings up 3rd and
4. On 1, ready?
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. It'll be a pickup attempt, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's Brown. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Bengals. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
Don't jump. Ready? Move. Right.
The one here, it's Breece Hall. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulders for their position.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 1, ready?
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 180. Playing shot. Shot.
Brown is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
1st down. Fields. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, son.
They put Woods in motion.
Right.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
He'll go again with Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets first down.
Here we go. You good. 3-9, take it, son. All right.
They go play action with Fields. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On second down, a run with Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields from the gun on third down. Rolling. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This a 48-yard attempt. Folk's kick is good. And the Jets get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On 2. Gun. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he He's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Let's get set. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
This one, deep downfield for Chase. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. Fields now to throw on 1st down. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58, set. Good eye.
Play action now for Fields. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Fields now on 2nd down. To the outside, he's got Smith. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Go.
Another run here with Hall. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. That's all right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. A throw on the move is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Danny Gray. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
17-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is Andre Sisco in from the safety spot to record the sack.
At the 7-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 11 and 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm out.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple, and now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. It is caught. Finding Higgins. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 40.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Third down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go. Wide eight. Dot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he'll try to get the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Gray brought in motion. A first down throw for Fields. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Don't jump. Ready?
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Now a second down throw for Fields. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Bengals are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Here we go.
First down, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 319 right for that. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Flush to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Place hot.
Burrow now. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase.
Second down
And that will lead to a second down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a Big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets are going to have it just past their 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. From the 31, here is second and 6.
Here we go. Go.
They go play action with Fields. Forced out left. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll run. This is Hall. And a nice run there on first down second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here we go, son. Sit high.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. He runs with it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Passing right side, and Chase has it. And it's going to be forced out of bounds, a very short game.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, keeping his eyes downfield, knowing that pressure is coming. He's able to buy just enough time by leaving the pocket. It ultimately allows him to get that ball out right as he was getting hit.
Dad! Dad!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop.
Brings up third and 6.
Third and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Dad!
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
And he'll take this one in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. It's his third touchdown on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
Here we go. Sit high.
It's first down, and it's Paul. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. That brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 49. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Let's get set. 12, 12, 12.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one finds Chase. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
Big 13. Big 11, 11, 11.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's across midfield, and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First and 10.
Here we go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Brown. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gray brought in motion.
Right.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Here we go.
Fields now on 2nd down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case,
oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up. There was short field and a chance to extend their lead.
this is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play.
Here we go.
I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he's got another one. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Throwing is Fields. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down, it's Fields. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
And the Jets 1st down.
Here we go, Smith. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. On the run to the right. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Here we go.
Fields now. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, New York.
Don't jump.
Now, Fields. Rolling right. Off he goes.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
To throw is Fields. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Fields. Open man. Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. He's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way.
To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Back. Right 80. Back.
A run, it's Puma. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Fields. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. motion to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Gain on the play. First down, Jets.
First down, Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
The throw here is complete, and they'll take this down inside the 35. All three timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now a second down throw for Fields. On the move left. This one uncorked, looking for Woods.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit. Falls incomplete.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
Here we go. 331.
Here's Fields. Off balance throw. It's complete. Now the Jets will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. And it comes to 4th and 2.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw for it. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
Here we go. Good.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Now on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
A bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here we go. This is 4th down. Fields to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So this one in the win column for the Bengals. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game. Ride that to victory.